Hey guys, just a second, please. Thank you. Well, hey, ShadowDuel720 here, and this is a video on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So the game comes out tomorrow for me because I live in Australia, and well, I guess you could say in 12 hours. And I'm going to be doing a Nuzlocke of the game, and this is just all the pretty pictures that you can see on the screen. And what I'm going to be doing is something I think is really cool, and I'm calling it a ShadowDuel. And it's nice, I like to think. So anyway, it's got your general Nuzlocke rules on it, like you can see there. And I better not move my laptop, it might sound terrible. So we've got the normal rules of if your Pokemon faints in the Nuzlocke, it's considered dead, and then for me, I'm going to box them in a place called the Shadow Realm, hashtag Yu-Gi-Oh! We've got Dupe's Claws, which is optional. I'm keeping all shinies because they're shinies and I'd never find shinies. So I probably won't find any in this one either. Giving nicknames to all of our Pokemon to, you know, give some sort of meaning to why we have them, and that's all it's meant to do. We're making it so they give Pokemon count as encounters, because it's an LP, and also going to be one of my first, you know, Let's Plays of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so I might want to keep them. If not, because I'm buying both games, I'll just roll the dice and that'll come later. HM slaves are viable, so you know, I could have like a Bibarel or a Kingler or something and teach it like strength, surf and all those things. TMs are good. That's pretty much it. Okay, so here's the new additions. First off, my starter Pokemon is already going to be chosen depending on the game. So yeah, Ruby, Trico, Sapphire, Mudkip. Mainly because if I have a Kyogre on my game, I'd rather a Mudkip because it can Mega Evolve and then Swift Swim. If you guys want me to even use Kyogre, I don't know. And then there's Trico, which is just, it's the variant for Ruby, I guess. Because I'm going to get both games, I'm going to have both of them. But I'm not sure which one I'm going to Nuzlocke. But it's going to be one of those two. And yeah, sorry, no one, I don't want to use another Mega Blaze again. So I'm not including that. Okay, next is Dupe's Claws. So it says can replace some Pokemon co-op, but then must be swapped. So this is a new addition that I'm putting in. And basically I'm saying that if you had a Fletchinder and then you found a Fletchling, or you got traded a Fletchling or something, I'd actually have the option to trade it for the old one and replace that one. Like for example, if it had Big Pex as its ability and I wanted that flying priority thing, I was going to call it Brave Bird. Cannot remember what it's called, but yeah, I don't know, I'm getting everything stuck in my head. Gale Wings, that. I don't know why I got stuck. Anyway, so I could do that. If the new Pokemon's at a high level than my party or box Pokemon or whatever, then I'm gonna wait till the rest of the party's caught up, or at least one of them, and then I'll put it into my party. Just because I don't want to be like at the start of the game with like level 40 Talonflame or something. And then also the replaced Pokemon, like that Fletchinder, would get either one to trade it away, which is most likely the case, or if it's a wild Pokemon and I caught it, which I don't know why I would, but I'd just re-encounter it and release it. So this helps stop dupes and you just get better Pokemon. And seeing how it's a Let's Play, it's also going to help because I'm going to keep these Pokemon later. Now, encountering Pokemon. This is a bit similar to a combo lock. So what I'm doing is, I'm going to roll a dice every time I get to look at a new route or something. If I get a 1, If we go to 1, I'll get the first encounter on that route and treat it like a normal Nuzlocke. If I get a 2, I'll catch the first encounter and one trade it away. If I get a 3, then I'm going to add trading with a subscriber. So this is a bit different and must be arranged prior. So if you want a chance to trade me one of your Pokemon and see me use it in the LP Nuzlocke ShadowDuel thing, then make sure you have it ready to trade. Because I don't want to be messing around with friend codes and doing all that stuff and taking up half the video time. And then 4th, 5th and 6th rolls are just first encounters and 1 trades again, because I'd like to put more options there, but I can't really think of any more. And it's just always good to have more first encounters and 1 trades. So the EXP share all is going to be left on. And I know this seems like a bit of an unfair advantage because a lot of people don't like doing that, especially because X and Y makes it so much easier to level up. So what I've done is I've made it into a pocket shuffle. So this is going to be interesting as well. This is the main bit I want to talk about. Once I get 6 Pokemon in my party, a full team, I will roll the dice every time I go to a new town, city, or just a place with a gym. And depending on what I roll, because I'll roll the dice twice, those 2 dice rolls will be paired with 6 Pokemon types. Each dice roll has 3 types in it, and until the next city plus gym, I have to use those Pokemon. So there'll be times in the game when I've only got maybe 2 Pokemon in my party to, I don't know, 4. Let's just go like 2 4 Pokemon in my party, because I won't have enough Pokemon yet to use all the types. Dual type Pokemon are allowed, so if I rolled a, let's see, a 2, no, if I rolled a 6 for example, and I got a Lantern, I'd be able to use that because it's still electric type, even though its primary typing is water. And yeah, so with the dice rolls, I also tried to make it as evenly as possible with what types are available. So first I chose types that resist a lot of types, or there's just normal type there because it doesn't really get hit by much. And then I got types that hit a lot of different types. So like fire, ice, ground, rock, and I forgot the last one? It's on there, it's on that list. Fire, I think. Anyway, and then I just chose the last type that maybe would help cover weaknesses on the team, or would just be more common to catch. It's like 5 dragon ice. I put grass in there. And I know there's a shed fire weakness there between ice and grass types, and dragons are hard to get. But grass types are also more common to encounter than dragon types. So that should hopefully help keep it more balanced. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, if I don't have any types in my team that I can use with the dice roll, I'll just roll it again. So I'll have at least 2 Pokemon in my team at all times. And the XP share means that they might be a little overleveled at times, but then there'll also be times when they'll be underleveled, and it'll balance out. If there's something that's severely overleveled, I will train the lowest level one. Like, I'll barely touch the highest one. And then after the Elite Four, well, during the Elite Four and post-game stuff, I'll just be free to use all my Pokemon without the whole dice rolling thing. I might put it back in if I want to, but I figure it'll be fun to make new teams that I wouldn't have been able to use in the entire game. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys check out my ORAS ShadowDuel lock. Hopefully you check out my ShadowDuel lock. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys check it out. I'll see you then, I suppose. Bye. What does Sonic even really do? I mean, he runs fast. But, doesn't seem